Today, January 20th, 2024. I woke up at 5 am determined to write on the script about my ADHD that I started 4 days ago. As I wrote this, I stopped to search if AM is morning or evening. I often mix things like that, AM and PM, left and right, letters like B and D. Anyway, I turned on the stove to heat up the kitchen because it was chilly. I have to finish renovating the kitchen. I started 2 months ago, but I stopped because I needed more paint. Note to self, buy more paint. I like to spend time in the kitchen because I'm a smoker and this is the only room that I allow myself to smoke. I sent a good morning text to my girlfriend, as I always do when I wake up. My brother texted me about the game we are working on. He worked late last night, I thought. I texted him back to congratulate him on pulling another all-nighter. I have to test the new update sometime today to give him some feedback. Meanwhile, I realized that my laptop needs charging. I better charge it because in a few hours I have to take Adela to tennis practice and I want to work in the car while I wait for her. I have to clean her sneakers for that. Wash them, and they need to be dry in time. I knew that on Monday but have been procrastinating ever since. And now it's Saturday and I still haven't done it yet. Is there another way? No, I have to do it. I can force dry them with the hairdryer if I need to. Also wash them very carefully so they don't get wet inside. I found the charger. Hey, look, outside is snowing. 30 centimeters of snow in one night. I capture the moment and share it with my girlfriend and brother. He's in a different country and we share stuff like that very often just to make conversation. My girlfriend loves the snow. I hope to bring a smile on her face when she wakes up. I hope I make her day with this. I really need to get started with some ideas for the ADHD video. I open my file and start reading what I managed to write this week. So far I wrote a lot of random ideas and memories without any structure whatsoever. Starting with a disclaimer. This video is not intended as medical advice. I stop. Self-doubt creeps in. Am I really entitled to write about this? Who am I to talk about ADHD without credentials? Yet the desire to share my experience drives in. But I want to share my own experiences. And after all, I spent months researching day and night about the subject. I researched the internet, YouTube and books and talked to a lot of people. Bathroom break. I realized I forgot to put the washed laundry to dry. I washed some clothes yesterday and still haven't taken them out of the washer. I put the washed laundry to dry in an urgent manner. I have to write on the script. Went back to the kitchen to start writing on my script. It is so much information in my head. I have so many opinions about ADHD. It took me 37 years to figure out what it was that I was struggling with all of my life, and now that it all makes sense in my head, I can't figure out how to put it into words for everyone else to understand. I know, I should check out some YouTube videos on ADHD to see how others structured their videos to make them informative and entertaining. I watched a bunch of videos, and even though they are all insightful, none of them seem to inspire me to structure my own story. I know, I have Gabor Mate's book, Scattered Minds. I read it once and it was spot on for me and seemed to be written in a very organized manner. I remember underlining a bunch of paragraphs that were describing me very well. That should help me make this video make sense. I searched for the book. After I found the book, I decided to wash some dishes before I get started on that. Thank God for the dishwasher. I hate washing dishes by hand. I should check out those paragraphs, or maybe I should read the whole book all over again. But it's been 3 weeks already since I posted my last video and I still have nothing on my next one. I don't even know why I'm struggling so much with this ADHD video. I won't get more than a few hundred views anyway. Unless I make another PlayStation video, I won't get many views. Or maybe I should make another gaming video. But I have so much to share. I'm passionate about many things. It feels like a waste of me to resume my channel to only this. I feel an internal conflict between conforming to YouTube norms and embracing my uniqueness. Maybe I'm not cut for this YouTube thing after all. I should get a real job. Oh my god, I have to wash the sneakers. I managed well with the sneakers in about 20 minutes without getting any water inside. It is 9 am. I haven't done any writing yet and I have to clear the way from snow to leave for tennis practice. 9:35. Started making a morning snack for the kids, biscuits and apples. 9:58. We have to leave in 5 minutes and I'm not even dressed. While I was waiting for my daughter to finish practice, I managed to reflect on that morning and put it into words as a journal entry. Hi everyone, it's Max from LifeHackerMax. Today I decided to share a glimpse into a few hours of my life with ADHD. I didn't get to write anything on ADHD that day. I didn't get to test the game updates that my brother sent me, and I didn't get to revisit the underlined paragraphs from Gabor Mate's book. I slept in the afternoon because I was tired from waking up so early, and because I was emotionally drained from feeling like I haven't done any real work on my video. And after that I spent the rest of the day with my little one, and watched a bunch of videos before going to bed. But believe it or not, it was a productive day for me. I finished with the laundry, washed some dishes, cleaned the shoes, did my fatherly duties, spent time with the kids, and after all, I came up with this idea to share a few hours from my life in hope that you may relate or better understand the struggles that come with ADHD. It's a constant battle, but small victories count. Not all days are like this one though. There are days when I do absolutely nothing. And there are days when I'm doing so much work that I forget to eat, drink, and even take care of my hygiene if I'm too focused on the project I'm working on. This is called hyperfocus, and it comes with indescribable amounts of energy, attention, and motivation. I can work for 24 hours straight without even noticing. It has its downsides though, because all of my attention and energy goes into one thing only, and to others I appear to be absent, logged out if you will. This is called zoning out. It's like a speed tunnel. I can only focus on the small point I'm driving towards without noticing anything that I'm passing by. And the problem is that it can go for days, weeks, or even months. And unless I lose my interest in that project, I can't seem to be able to shift out of it. I can do other tasks, but it's exhausting and emotionally draining for me. I can't sleep, eat, and I still appear to be absent to the others around me. In my relationships, it may seem like I don't care. And there is this other side of the coin. ADHD paralysis, or as you all know it, procrastination. I don't know how this procrastination thing works for others, but for me, my brain never stops. It may appear that I left all my problems aside and I'm just chilling, but on the inside there's this constant battle, struggling to find the motivation, struggling to find solutions, to make choices, or struggling to find the courage. This may occur for various reasons. I might be overwhelmed with thoughts, emotions, or motivation. I might overthink or overanalyze the situation. I have to make choices, or I'm hesitant, scared, or unmotivated to begin a task. As a result, I might avoid a certain task as much as possible by doing other activities or nothing at all. And this also comes with feelings like self-doubt, self-blame, shame, and so on. Most of the time for me there is no middle ground when it comes to my emotions. I go to the extremes. I feel everything at high intensity. Being overly sensitive is another common trait for people with ADHD. I'm either hyper-motivated or in a hibernation state, super enthusiastic or in a depression state, over-analyzing a certain situation or task or not even taking it into account. With this video, I wanted to share a glimpse into the challenges, distractions and internal struggles that people with ADHD might face on a daily basis, hoping to provide a more immersive and relatable experience for you. By providing insights into my personal journey with ADHD, maybe I can contribute to reducing stigma and promote a better understanding of neurodiversity. Like depression, ADHD happens more on the inside, especially if the adult developed masking skills to cover up the traits or developed strategies around them in order to be accepted. You see, unless it is very high on the spectrum and the adult didn't develop those skills to cover up the ADHD traits, these may appear to be just a bunch of excuses for procrastination, for being lazy, messy, and unorganized. And some might even opt out from opening up because of the fear of being judged, especially undiagnosed people such as myself. Actually, this might be the only reason for me to get diagnosed, because many of my friends strongly disagree with me having ADHD. And here is where the executive function disorder comes into play. Another ADHD trait that makes it hard to fulfill tasks like plan for the future, follow directions, ignore distractions, pay the bills, and so on. Well, in order to get diagnosed, you have to go through a series of interviews and tests that you have to schedule over a longer period of time, because they don't happen all in one day. At least not in my country they don't. You see how someone with executive function disorder might find it easier to go stealth on everyone around rather than go through this long and complicated diagnosis process. Furthermore, I hope to increase awareness, understanding and empathy for those dealing with this condition. I hope it will resonate with individuals that have ADHD themselves or those who know someone with ADHD, fostering a sense of connection. Even if you don't have ADHD, I think it's important for everyone to be aware of it, because you might find that one of your friends have similar traits, or your significant other, or your kids for that matter. And knowing to recognize those traits will make it easier to understand and support the person next to you, or even to better communicate with that person in order to establish a healthy relationship. Even though ADHD comes with downsides, ADHDers are amazing people, full of passion and enthusiasm, creative people, thinkers and dreamers that have a lot to share with you, innovators, inventors, singers, painters and athletes. And there are ways to take advantage of the traits that come with ADHD. In the end, it comes to you to make the best of it, no matter if you are the one with ADHD or happen to be fortunate enough to be around one. In conclusion, ADHD is a spectrum, and understanding its traits can empower individuals to navigate through life more effectively. It's a personal journey of self-acceptance, finding strategies that work for you, and embrace the unique advantages that ADHD can offer. Thanks for joining me on this deep dive into ADHD. If you've had similar experiences or you have insights into ADHD, feel free to share them in the comments. And if you want to support my channel, think about becoming a Patreon following the link in the description. Hit the like button, comment, subscribe. Remember, it's okay to be different, and sometimes our unique traits can lead to extraordinary experiences. Until next time, this is Max from LifeHackerMax, signing off.